Hello guys and welcome to TechWolf. If you find this video useful or entertaining, please consider subscribing and liking this video. And now let's get into it. And today we are going to do CompTIA Network Plus practice test, and from this we are going to do the second test. So no further ado, let's get into it. And first question, a company wants to monitor network traffic in real time to identify security threats. What tool should they use? And here you need to know what tools should be used if you need to identify like security threats. So cable tester, punch down tool, intrusion detection system or IDS, Wi-Fi analyzer or netstat. And here the correct answer is IDS or intrusion detection system. And here correct answer and explanation: an IDS monitors network traffic for suspicious activity and security threats. And you know that there is IDS and IPS or intrusion prevention system, where IDS is just for monitoring, where IPS is for monitoring and for preventing, for both activities in regards to security threats. And next question, a network technician needs to set up a secure method for users to access internal web applications over the internet without VPN. What should they implement? Telnet, reverse proxy, static NAT, QoS or VLANs? And here the correct answer would be reverse proxy. A reverse proxy securely manages access to internal web applications from external users. And next question, a user reports they cannot access network printer, but other users can print successfully. What is the most likely cause? Printer is out of ink, server is powered off, incorrect IP configuration on the user's device, network cable is unplugged from the printer, or MAC filtering is disabled. And here the correct answer is an incorrect IP configuration on the user's device, as a misconfigured IP address can prevent a device from reaching the printer. And next question, a company wants to separate guest Wi-Fi traffic from internal business traffic using the same access point. What should they configure? VLANs, MAC filtering, QoS, proxy server or static routes? And here the correct answer would be that they would need to configure VLANs or virtual local area network switches on the same switch, as VLANs allow network segmentation, keeping guest and business traffic separate. And next question, a technician is troubleshooting a slow network connection and suspects high latency. What tool should they use to diagnose the issue? NSLookup, netstat, ifconfig, ARP or traceroute? And here the correct answer would be traceroute, as traceroute identifies delay along the network path to a destination. And next question, a technician is setting up a new network and needs to create a subnet that supports 500 hosts. What subnet mask should they use? And here you should also be prepared for subnetting. And here's the correct answer. I will not be going through these numbers. Stop the video. And here's the correct answer would be, or in other ways, that would be CIDR 23 subnet mask with 255.255.254.0, which provides 510 usable host addresses. And next question, a user reports that they are unable to connect to the company's FTP server. Other users are not experiencing issues. What should the technician check first? Power supply, monitor resolution, firewall settings, USB ports, or cable lengths? And what would be the correct answer here? And the correct answer would be firewall settings, as firewall may block specific ports needed for FTP access. On firewalls we can block different ports by enabling inbound or outbound rules. And next question, a network technician needs to provide remote access for employees working from home while ensuring security. What should they implement? VLAN, VPN, MAC filtering, DNS forwarding or static IP addressing. And here the correct answer would be VPN, as a VPN allows secure remote access to a corporate networks. And next question, a technician is troubleshooting a network issue and wants to view a list of all active network connections on a Windows workstation. What command should they use? netstat, ping, traceroute, ifconfig, or nslookup. And here the correct answer would be netstat, as netstat displays active network connections and their status. Next question. A technician is installing a new wireless network for a company. They need to ensure that only company devices can connect. What security measures should they use? WEP, MAC filtering, WPA2 enterprise with radius, static IP addressing, or proxy server. And here for companies that would be WPA2 enterprise with radius, as WPA2 enterprise with radius provides authentication for authorized devices and users. A technician is troubleshooting an issue where users cannot access server using its hostname but can access it via its IP address. What should they check first? Wireless encryption settings, subnet mask, DNS server configuration, cable type, or VLAN tagging. And here, if there is an issue with IP or naming, that would be DNS server configuration. If a hostname cannot be resolved but the IP works, there may be a DNS issue. A network administrator needs to connect multiple switches to create a large, high-speed network with redundancy. What technology should they use? DHCP relay, proxy ARP, SNMP, MAC filtering, or spanning tree protocol or STP. And here the correct answer would be spanning tree protocol or STP, as STP or spanning tree protocol prevents network loops when connecting multiple switches. And next question, a technician is troubleshooting a slow wireless connection in an office with many wireless networks. What should they do first? Replace the network switch, change the Wi-Fi channel, disable WPA2 encryption, increase firewall restrictions, or enable MAC filtering. And here the correct answer would be change the Wi-Fi channel, as overlapping Wi-Fi channels can cause interference. Switching to a less congested channel can improve performance. Next question, a user reports that their VoIP calls are choppy, as their network traffic is working fine. What should the technician check first? Duplex settings, DNS configuration, default gateway address, QoS settings, or MAC filtering. And here the correct answer would be QoS settings, or quality of service settings for traffic prioritization. As quality of service, QoS prioritizes VoIP traffic, reducing latency and jitter. And a technician needs to implement a security measure that encrypts all network traffic between a user's workstation and corporate server. What protocol should they use? SNMP, Telnet, LDAP, FTP, or IPsec. And here you also need to know all these protocols. And the correct answer here would be IPsec, as IPsec protocol encrypts traffic, ensuring secure communication over network. And next question, a technician is troubleshooting connectivity issue on a workstation. The IP address is 169.254.10.15. What is the most likely problem? And here you should discover or should be able to tell the problem straight away just by looking at the IP address. And network cable is too short, firewall is blocking traffic, DHCP server is unavailable, wireless interference, or duplex mismatch. And here the correct answer would be to do with DHCP. DHCP server is unavailable, as 169.254 is a PIPA address. And a PIPA, which is 169.254, addresses or address indicates the device couldn't obtain an IP from DHCP server. A company wants to connect two branch offices securely over the internet. What solution should they implement? Proxy server, site-to-site VPN, VLAN trunking, static NAT, or MAC filtering. And here the correct answer would be site-to-site VPN, as site-to-site VPN provides a secure encrypted connection between two locations. And next question. A user reports that they can access internal websites but not external websites. So they are able to access only websites within the company. The technician verifies the internet connection is working. What is the most likely cause? Faulty NIC, duplicate IP address, incorrect DNS settings, MAC address filtering, or VLAN misconfiguration. And here that would be most likely incorrect DNS settings, as if internal sites work but external sites do not, the DNS settings might be misconfigured. Next question. A technician needs to determine where a specific port is open on a remote server. What tools should they use? Traceroute, Nmap, Ping, Netstat, or NSLookup. And here the correct answer would be Nmap, as Nmap is a network scanning tool used to identify open ports and services. And next question. A network administrator needs to assign IP address dynamically to clients on multiple VLANs. What networking service should be configured? NAT, static IP addressing, port mirroring, DHCP relay, or MAC filtering. So here the correct answer would be DHCP relay, as DHCP relay allows a DHCP server to assign addresses to clients on different VLANs. And here if we look at results, we have passed and we have 100% on this. And here are all questions. So yes guys, this was another test on Network Plus. If you are interested on more tests, you can go to channel's homepage and find the full playlist for CompTIA Network Plus tests. So as you can go here and test your knowledge for yourself and see how well you can do on these different tests here. If we click in there, you can go on networking and there are many tests which you can take yourself. So yes guys, hope that you found this video useful. If you did, leave a like, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and see you in the next one.